First thing that came out this weekend that had most of my attention, Busta Rhymes. He dropped his first, I don't want to say first new project, but his last project seemed more like a compilation of songs he had done over a period of time. This feels like a more concerted effort. Blockbusta by Busta Rhymes. It came out on Friday, 19 songs, an hour and 2 minutes. And he had a packed lineup of features on here, which is something that I wasn't expecting. I don't know. I didn't know this album was coming out, but it's definitely something that I'm glad came out now that I've heard it. Features that on this project include Quavo, Bia, Young Thug, Blast, Young Blue, Coi Leray, The Baby T-Pain, Burna Boy, Swiss Beats, Blackway, JNR Choi, Shensia, Chris Brown, Giggs, Kodak Black, More, CIE, Trillion, RAI, and Big Tigger. And I'm pretty sure it was executive produced by Swiss Beats and Pharrell. They both have production on this project. And what I will say is it's something I'm definitely I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? There were songs on here I love, songs on here I didn't care for as much. There are a ton of rappers trying to stay relevant and not doing a good job of it right now. And I think this project by Busta Rhymes is the way you do it. I guess it's a blueprint of how artists who are older, who have been more tenured in the game, can stay relevant by finding artists that they can find a sound with and it not sound forced. You know what I'm saying? Just to give y'all an idea of how long Busta Rhymes has really been out, one of his more popular songs early on was Scenario with A Tribe Called Quest, which was in 1991. So to drop in 2023 and still remain somewhat relevant is something that should be applauded. You know what I'm saying? And we're not looking for, we don't need a nomadic at this point, right? Busta is already stapled. And so for him to be able to drop songs that I like at this point, I think it's a good thing, right? So I'm just going to run down the songs that I enjoyed and the thoughts that I had through the project. The intro, the statement, a very traditional rap intro. You know what I'm saying? Just bars, no hook, verse, just bars. And I loved it. You know what I'm saying? I think this is a great way to start off an album as any rapper. That's something that I love when a rapper can really just establish the tone of the album early on. The Quavo record, I enjoyed it. It was okay. The Beer record was cool. I didn't really like the Young Thug record. I didn't really need that. My favorite songs on here probably would have been Could It Be You with Blast. Blast really is the new Nate Dogg. You know what I'm saying? You could plug and play him with any hook and melody that you need on any record, especially the really lyrical rappers. And I think he did a really good job on here. And so did Young Blue. You know what I'm saying? I think that this works with the type that rap that he makes. I think they sort of balanced him out. You know, I thought about Murder Inc. when I was listening to this song just because of the way Ashanti and Ja Rule used to work together. I think this had some, not remnants, but similarities to the pattern of the songs, right? Like I enjoyed this record a lot. Big Everything by DaBaby and T-Pain. DaBaby did go off on this record. Not one of my favorites. I don't know how frequently I'll go back to it, but it was solid. And then my other favorite single on here, Robo Shada with Burna Boy. Both of them, well, Busta Rhymes is Jamaican. The Burna Boy hangs out in Jamaica. He sounds like he's Jamaican sometimes. And this is a very dance hall rap-esque record. And I would say Burna Boy showed up a little bit better than Busta Rhymes on this, if I have to be honest. And it's something I'll definitely go back to for sure. I've had this song and the Blast song on repeat probably more than everything else. When I go through the rest of this project, Open Wide with Chris Brown and Shensia was cool. The Kodak record was not bad. The Giggs record wasn't too bad. I really like the Maury record. You know what I'm saying? I like when Busta Rhymes is next to singers and more melodic rappers or more melodic artists. It just makes for a better listen. You know what I'm saying? Because it's very hard to be like two rapidy rappers or two lyricists next to each other and for it to be a good listen in the way that we're used to music today. You know what I'm saying? I'm not opposed to just rap records, Griselda, West Side Gun type of shit. But I will say he just sounds better next to people like Maury or Blast. This was released on Epic Records, and I was also thinking about, like, I didn't know this project was coming out. You know what I'm saying? It sort of just dropped. And since then, since the 24th, I have seen him on different platforms like Kick Game, like Diary of a CEO, which is interesting and just sort of not orthodox for a rapper to go on there and promote their project. But I think that the way that they're going about this is very new age. You know what I'm saying? I think the fact that he signed with Epic and Sony means that they're just going to have some newer ways of doing things, even though he's an older artist, which is dope to see. You know what I'm saying? Skepta is back outside. Big Smoke. He just announced that he has a festival coming out this year, but he also said that he's releasing more rap records, which was interesting. He dropped a little EP this weekend called 48 Hours with a producer called Ryder. I've only listened to 2 songs on here so far, and they're not the normal sound or the sound I was expecting from Skepta, even though I like them. So if you have time to go listen to Skepta and you are a fan, or you're looking for other types of lyricists that aren't just American, I would give Skepta a listen. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the best. And to see that he's back outside is also very interesting. Kali Uchis and Karol G teamed up for a new single called LABIOS Mordidos. Excuse my Spanish. But this is the 3rd single off of Kali Uchis' new project that is coming out in January, and I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? I love these 2 people separately, Kali Uchis and Karol G. They're 2 of my favorite Spanish singers, and this record is very good. I like the hook and the melody on this one, and to see where it's placed on the project, because they let you like pre-order or pre-look at the project before it comes out. It's right after my favorite single. Well, there's only 3 singles, so my favorite song on the project so far, Muñequita, which is it's a reggaeton dembow song with El Alfa and JT, and I think the sequencing of that and then this, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So if you're looking for any type of singer, not just English, if you're okay with Spanish singers or you like Kali Uchis, I would definitely give this record a listen because it's really good. We also had Arizona by Lojay and Olamide. I just got hip to Olamide like a couple months ago, so now that he's dropping fairly consistently, he's already an established artist. He has a ton of projects out that I need to go back and listen to. But dropping this song with one of my favorite artists of 2023, Lojay, was definitely a surprise too, because I didn't know this was coming out. Lojay dropped an EP at the beginning of the year called Gangsta Romantic that I really enjoyed. There was a song on there called Canada, and this song gives me similar vibes. It's not the same song, but similar vibes as that one. So definitely a good song. Probably something that's going to be in rotation for the next couple of weeks now or longer. We'll see, but it's something I enjoy. And last, Bon Appetit by Unknown T. Unknown T is one of my favorite new rappers that I've come across over the last couple of years, probably the last year or so. And the thing I love is just his tone of voice over certain beats. Like, he doesn't sound like anyone else. And I think something about UK rappers that I really appreciate is that they have the ability to rap really fast and rap not as fast when they don't want to. And I think it has a lot to do with the grime influence on rap and drill over there. I think that allows them to jump in and out of different pockets a lot differently than over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have drill, but the tempos and the BPMs don't vary as much or aren't as fast, I would say, as over there. So also with Bon Appetit, something I noticed is on the drop, they even though it was just a single, they put 7 other Unknown T songs in the drop on Spotify. At least I'm not sure how it appeared on Apple Music, but at first I was confused as to why they did this, and then I realized, like, the way that Spotify works, this makes sense if you enjoy the song, right? Like, the way that it works is after Bon Appetit, the next song they're going to play is off of the Bon Appetit radio station, right? Songs like Bon Appetit. It might not necessarily be Unknown T, but it's going to be a song in the same ballpark. And if you're an artist and somebody decides to click on that song and listen, and they want to listen to more songs, why not just give them the next 7 songs that they should check out by you if they've never heard you? Or if it's somebody that already enjoys you, why not just give them more of you? Pause. You know what I'm saying? So this song, definitely dope. He has a project dropping in January as well. His debut album, Blood Diamond, comes out in January 12th. I'm excited for this just because of the singles that I've heard since I found him, which was Right Hand with Nux, another one of my favorite rappers. I've enjoyed everything that's come out. So I'm excited for his new project that comes out January 12th. But yeah, not too much music that came out this week, but that's what we have. What's up, guys? If you guys have not subscribed yet, please just go over there, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to build this channel. We're trying to build everything we have for you guys here. So if you're watching and you have not subscribed yet, just go hit that button for us. Thanks.